This training video is brought to you by K-Alliance. K-Alliance provides high-quality instructor-led training videos for desktop, IT, and soft skills. Visit us online at www.kalliance.com to sign up for your free 7-day trial. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and we hope you learned something new. Real videos, real learning, real success.
Windows 8 has a lot of really great tools at your disposal, so what I want to talk about is how you can find specific tools that might help you out. One of them that I especially like is called the snipping tool. So first of all, I'm going to do Window D to take you over to my desktop, and I simply want to show you what I have set up. I have WordPad open because I'm just pretending that this is what I want. I want to snip this picture right here for whatever reason. This could be anything though. This could be directions to the company Christmas party. This could be a PowerPoint slide that you created. Absolutely anything will snip like this. Now I also have over here, docked over here to the right, I also have the internet, and Bing is up because I will also want to show you what it's like to just grab the part of this picture here when an app is docked on the side. All right, going back to desktop, I'm just hitting the window button on the keyboard to get me back to the desktop. And remember to search here in your, excuse me, I didn't mean desktop, I meant the start screen, from the desktop to the start screen. So to search in the start screen, what you're going to do to search here is you just start typing. So I'm looking for the snip tool. So I just got to SNI and there it is right there. Now remember, if you're not in apps, if you're in settings or somewhere else, you probably won't find it. So be sure that you're clicked into apps in the search section. And I want the snipping tool. Watch what happens when I click the snipping tool. This is a desktop tool, so it automatically says, oh, she's done with the start screen, let's take her over to the desktop. Now the trick is have things set up the way you want them, because now when I click on that I want a new snipping tool, I have to have what I want right there visible. So that's why I had this all set up. Well, what I want is I want a new snip. Now you can drop this down and you can make some choices on how you would like to snip. I just want a rectangular snip. I want to be able to drag the size because I don't want an entire window or an entire full screen. I want to be able to grab just the pictures of those girls jumping. So I didn't have to choose rectangular snip, but I wanted to show you how that works out. Now you notice the screen kind of grayed out a little bit. So now my mouse, I'm just moving it around there for you to see it. My mouse is a shape called a crosshair. And what a crosshair means in the Microsoft world is click, hold, drag, and something will happen. So I'm going to place the corner of the crosshair here in approximately the corner of the picture. I'm going to click, hold, drag, and this is creating my snip. Now if I only want one girl, I just stop right here. If I want 2 or 3, you can see the red outline. Let's go ahead and just grab this first girl and let's get half of the second girl. And then when you let go, notice now you have a new window that opens. It's the snipping tool. Here's the picture that I grabbed. Let me just grab this and drag it and show you there's the original, right? There's the snipping tool, and now I do whatever it is that I want to do with this. I'm just going to go ahead and save it. So I click on save, and I'm going to call this example snip. And you'll notice that it automatically saves it in my picture library. I'm happy with that. And it automatically saved it as a ping. If you wanted to change that, you can change your snip. I'll go ahead and leave it and hit save. So now I'm finished with this window. I'm going to go ahead and just close out of that window. Well, a second thing that I want to show you about this, let me go back to the desktop and review how we got, I keep saying desktop, I'm sorry, you know this isn't the desktop, this is the start screen. So I'm going to go back to the start screen, and you know how we got the snip tool. I just start typing and click on snip. Now with the snipping tool here at my fingers, I am going to this time just click new, and this time I want to show you what happens when you go over to a docked area. I just want to grab some of these buildings from the skyline. So I click and I drag, and you'll notice it just made everything bright on the screen, and I can't see the red border like I could earlier. But watch what happens when I let go. Even though it doesn't show in the docked window, it still can snip from the dock window. So know that it's available. It just looks a little bit different for you. You can still save it. And I didn't talk about all these snipping tools up here, but there's a lot of fun things you can do also. There's some playing that you can do with highlighting and changing and writing on it with the pen and all kinds of things. I'm just going to go ahead and save it, and I'll just call this one City. And again, I'm just saving it in my pictures library. I'm happy with that. this is good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out. That one's the snipping tool. Let's go back to the desktop. Let's look at another one, sticky notes. So I just started typing STI. Here's sticky notes. I'm going to go ahead and click on sticky notes. I love sticky notes. Let me just drag this over here. And actually, I'm finished with WordPad, so let me go ahead and close it, and I'm not going to save those changes. So now I have a sticky note. Isn't this great? This is a note. Sticky notes just allow you to put notes on your desktop to remind you of things that you want. The little plus sign here in the corner, new note. So you can make many, many, many sticky notes. The X, when you don't want one, you simply click. It says, really, do you want to delete this? Yes. Yes, I want to delete this one. So it's going to give you opportunities to put them up there. They're short-term messages. Remind you, don't forget to pick up milk on the way home from work tonight, or don't forget the 3:30 meeting, or be sure to take your PowerPoint slides to the meeting. Whatever it might be, put your note out there. If you right-click on a note, there's some fun things here. You can change it up just a little bit. Not a lot of enhancements, but there's a few fun things that you can do. And if it's something that you want to review, remember for later, you want to put it somewhere else, you can copy it and maybe put it into another task. So here's how I use sticky notes a lot. When I'm working on a project, I keep a sticky note off to the side of my screen just to remind me of things that I need to do. It's kind of like my task list. And then when I'm finished with my project and I've done everything on my list, I just click and I get rid of my sticky note. So it's a very convenient, very, very convenient little tool. Now I just hit the window to go back over to the start screen, and let's take a look at how to find the calculator. Same idea, right? And you know what you would do. You would click the calculator and the calculator would pop up on the screen. Let me hit escape, and how about paint? What if you wanted to get into paint? There's paint. Now I'm not going to click this one because you know what will happen. It opens to the desktop and paint will open. But let me show you a little trick that you don't want to forget. Right click when you're here in the apps, right click on whatever it is that you found, because remember, you can pin it to your start bar. Excuse me, I just totally made that up. You can pin it to your start screen, or you can pin it to your taskbar. Either one of those, so you don't always have to come back and search for it. So if it's something that you use a lot, pin it. Let me go ahead and pin this one to the taskbar. I'm going to right click. I'm going to pin it to start also. Now I'm going to escape to get out of here, and when I go back to the desktop, there's paint. And the same would be true for your sticky notes, the same would be true for your snipping tool, or any of the other tools that you're finding that you like and that you want to be able to have quick access to. Just hitting the window here to go back over to the start screen, scroll down, and there's my paint. And you remember, you can move these around if you want it in a different spot. Okay, one last thing then. The opportunity for searching for tools isn't limited to the ones you know about. So I'm just going to do I'm just going to start typing sticky note on here because I want to show you that there are a lot of apps that are out here. Many, many, many apps that are available. So sometimes what I do is I just go looking. Let me put the backspace on there. I just go looking for the apps. So once I get started in search, hitting escape takes away the actual search pane, and now it's just showing me all my apps. So using the wheel on my mouse, I go looking. And then it reminds me of things that, oh yeah, that's right, that's what I need, that's what I want to use. So WordPad, right click, pin it to your start. It's already on my taskbar, so that would be unpin it. So this is a really fast way that you can go out and you can find all kinds of tools. Just go on a little search, because as you know, Windows 8 has a fantastic search option. So finding the tools that you want, it's going to be as simple as typing the name of that tool.
We hope you enjoyed this preview video. Please click on the like button below if you did, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to visit us at www.kalliance.com to sign up for your free 7-day trial today. You could learn a lot in a week.